to muscle test this afternoon with Anna and Autumn. And we're going to be doing 5 different muscle testings today. And Anna is our subject. Anna, do you have any shoulder or neck injuries?
No.
Have you had any injuries at all or any aches and pains today that you'd like us to know about?
Kind of left sacrum.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our first test we're going to do today, we're going to ask Anna to put her feet all the way together.
Okay.
Touching toes. Stand up straight with her head over her shoulders, and she's going to lock out her arms straight and just give me a little hand cuff here. And I'm just going to gently push down and see if Anna can just hold a little bit of my weight, and we can see her get a little wiggly and struggle. Okay?
Yeah, and I could also feel it in my left when you did that.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put one of the Anion negative ion strips that are in the Winalite product, the Love Man, on Anna. We're just going to place it right here on her shoulder for right now. You can place them anywhere on the body. I'm going to go ahead and lock out again just one arm. Feet are all the way together, and go ahead and hold. And hold, and hold, and hold. That was great.
I could hear it, couldn't you?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, that felt great.
Yeah. All right, we're going to do another test now, okay? We're going to ask Anna to take her hands and fingers and clasp them behind her back and let her shoulders roll back as best as she can.
Okay.
We're going to have her turn sideways for us so we can see. And again, her feet are together and her head is over her shoulder. And we're going to just gently push straight down. If the person is taller than you are, you're going to have to stand up on something or ask somebody that's equal height. I'm going to stand on my toes a little bit, and I'm just going to push straight down and see as Anna's body flexes or falls back onto me, as we were seeing that happen right there. Okay? Yeah. And again, we're just going to add one of the negative ion strips, the green strips in here, onto her body here. You can place it anywhere. If they have a major injury, that would be a good place to put it. And let her lock again. And go ahead and place your head over your shoulders and hold. And we push down and push down and push down and push down.
Yeah, I can feel the difference.
And I'm the one that's falling. All right, thank you. Okay, now we're going to do an arm muscle strength test. We're going to, again, ask your client if they have any shoulder or neck injuries. This side is fine, or just the other
Probably
side?
this side.
This side, okay. We're going to ask Anna to put her arm out straight. Go ahead and face the camera for me. Keep your body straight. We can already see, a twisting in the body. So I'm going to ask her to hold her body straight. Your feet on these ones are at least just 1 foot apart, so they're even with your hips.
Okay.
We ask her to look and have her head over her shoulders. This is the most electrical position the body can be on with the magnetic frequencies of the earth. We're going to actually push right here just before the wrist, and it's a gentle push. And I'm going to ask Anna's brain to please hold. Hold. And we're going to see, she's going to resist me a bit. Hold it there, hold it there. And if I just push just a little bit more, she's not going to be able to hold me. So we're going to add the strip again anywhere you like. We just simple place to put it. I'm going to put her arm back out. Again, we're looking for straight lines, so we wouldn't want her arm to be up or back or rotated downward. We're looking for a straight from the shoulder, because this is the muscle that should be doing the work. We shouldn't see abdominal muscles or anywhere in the chest or the glutes tightening up. This muscle should be strong enough to hold what we're doing. Go ahead and hold. And I'm pushing twice as hard, 3 times as hard, 4 times as hard. And we can see that Anna is able to hold. Thank you. Okay, our next test that we're going to do with Anna will be the stretch test. And you can see all the way down to the feet, Jackie? Okay. And the stretch test, we're just going to ask Anna to please just feel if she feels any tension in her lower back, her glutes, her hamstrings, or her calf muscles. And we, as the observers, are going to notice how far she can go down, if she can touch her toes or put her hands flat, and where they can go to. So, Anna, if you would give us that privilege to go on down. And again, another crack.
Another crack in the back.
And where are you feeling any tension?
Back of the leg.
Back of the leg.
Back of the leg.
And we want to make sure their knees are not locked out, but at least not overbent. And how about in your hands? Any tension in there?
Maybe just a slight bit, but I can mainly feel it back behind my knees.
Okay, so we're going to ask her to come up. And since she's got most of the tension in the back of her legs, you can usually put it in the lower back or even on each hamstring. So I'm just going to take the sticky and just stick it right on her lower back. I'm going to show where I'm putting it. Okay. Just right across here, or if the person, if you know them, you can put it on the skin. Either way is fine. And again, her feet will be nicely centered on the electrical plane of the body with the earth. And go ahead and go on over. And we notice that Anna now is flat with her hands on the floor. And how's the hamstrings?
This is lighter. I can still feel just a little bit of stretch.
All right,
still a little
come on back up, because this is where it gets really fun. So she's holding some stress, and that's okay, most of us do. We're going to ask Donna if she doesn't mind. I'm just going to put this on the back of her hamstring.
Sure.
I'm going to take the one off the back and put it on her other hamstring. Okay.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and let her go on down. Much easier.
Oh, yeah. It feels different, too.
Yeah. So the negative ions act as kind of like jumper cables to get the electricity through those muscle fibers back up the spinal cord and move it back up and down. Another good thing to always check with your clients to make sure they're hydrated, because again, electricity likes to move through water, and our blood is 80% water. Okay, so if we're really not having enough water in our body, we're going to feel like the energy is trying to move through mud or rush hour traffic instead of good flowing traffic. Okay, so we're going to take those off and do the last test. And this test is pretty advanced. We use this for pro athletes, surfers, cross-country skiers, anybody that is an athlete that does a lot of movement. Because athletes tend to recenter their core really quick, although they still have what we call electrical impediments in their core. So we like to really watch toes and ankles on these athletes, because that's about the only place you'll ever see much movement. Okay? This is called the 5-point muscle test. And, thank you. And even you as the practitioner want to make sure you're hydrated.
Oh, I'm
hydrated.
Are you hydrated?
I am.
You're hydrated.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Julia. All right. So the 5-point test is, please ask your client to, whichever leg they feel balanced enough with, pull up their leg of their pants or shorts and take a 90-degree angle with this leg or whichever leg they choose. Allow the foot to just hang natural, please. Let your leg hang natural.
Okay.
So your leg should just be hanging at an L.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't want them to be touching, because this makes an electrical current, and we call that cheating. Okay. So we're going to just let it hang. We shouldn't see the patient or the client with a flexed foot or curled toes. Just relax. Just let your leg come out. And the only place they should really be feeling that energy is right here. Okay, so we shouldn't see hips leaning over or our bodies doing these kind of funny things. The next thing we're going to do is the opposite arm's going to come straight out. And again, we're looking for anatomical straight angles. So if you see a client, and Anna did it just a little bit, she's a little higher than that shoulder, bring it down, because again, it's helping her electrically. When we do this, we're surrogating and trying to correct a balance point in our hip somewhere. The other arm comes out just like the muscle test. And again, we can see a little bit of an angle, so we're going to bring her in. Okay? And the big part of this that activates the whole spinal cord is the chin to the chest. Drop the chin to the chest. You're going to be testing and standing on the side of the high knee. And you're again testing just before the wrist and just before the knee, and a gentle pushing straight down to see if the body's counterbalancing. And she's moving backwards on me, and how you know that? By letting go, and they act like a spring. The body should be as strong as the wall behind me, holding my whole weight. So if we don't see her being able to hold my whole body weight, then we know there's some impediments. Okay, electrical impediments. So a good place to start is right at the base of the neck and the base of the spine. Did you have any hip injuries or
Probably.
had any babies that were kind of rough
No.
getting out? Okay. Sometimes those
It's
things.
a lot of sports.
Yeah, make us a little different afterwards. Okay, so go ahead, put your feet straight, and again, lifting the knee 90 degrees. Great, she remembers the arm straight out, other arm straight out, chin to chest, and we can see she's more solid already. Her leg is actually came up higher and easier. Again, go ahead and hold, and we're going to push straight down, and I'm going to lean on her this time. Ooh. Okay. And that was really nice. Now, she had what we call a memory pattern, so when I first pushed, she naturally went back into the lean back, because that's how you always remember how to do something. And then her body shifted and brought her back forward. Did you feel that?
Yeah,
by the way?
I did.
Okay. Yeah. So these are some things to just watch with your clients. And again, turn right around. We had that for this testing here and here on the bottom of the neck and at the base of the spine. Okay.
Does it make a difference if they're turned out? That the green is not
well,
against your body?
they're more powerful if we do them the other way, but for your demonstrations, it's fine. If they had hip problems, or for some people that ski and tend to fall or snowboard on one way, you'll notice that a lot of times when they go to do this, they hike out, okay? So you would put actually it on the hip itself or the injury, okay? So we thank you for learning something new today with our negative ion strips, and thank you, Anna, for coming.